Hey everyone, I'm Sly, and I'm here with D. And today we're going to talk about Terence Crawford, man. What's next for him? D, what do you think's going to happen next, man?
Man, for Bud, I think there's a couple things that he could do. He could go in like 3 different routes. There's so many things he could do, but if what we all want and what we all wish for, what I want, is that we saw a grudge match last weekend and in the UK. Now, if we could see a grudge match in America, him and Earl Spence, that'd be like fight of the century. Like everybody would like be happy for a while. Like that's the fight we all want. That's the biggest fight to make right now in boxing.
Yeah, big time.
And but if they don't come to agreement, on ESPN I saw that Josh Taylor is interested in fighting. He fights next weekend, and that's a big possibility fight. He also, which was very bold, talked about moving up. He wants the winner of the Charlo Castano fight.
Yeah.
And that'd be a huge fight too, because then it'll show like how good Terence Crawford is.
Yeah.
Just moving up in weight, taking another division. But hopefully this year, I think we'll finally get to see it. Maybe the Earl Spence fight happens. But if that doesn't happen, I believe the Josh Taylor fight happens. And that's a very interesting fight because I really like Josh Taylor. He has really good punching power. He does get hit a lot.
Yeah, he does.
But he's a brawler, that's why. But he's also he's very he doesn't get tired. He has good stamina, good jab, good punching power. I think Bud is Bud. Bud is probably after doing boxing, I give Bud so much credit because I know the work that these fighters put into, and I got to give it to Bud. He's one of the best in the world, and I think that right now I don't think anyone could beat him.
And all these years, man, I've been telling you, Bud Crawford would beat Spence, and finally, you're finally admitting it. I told you, baby. It's good you're seeing the light.
No, he got hurt by Gamboa. No.
Honestly, I think Bud, man, I think there's something special about this guy. Honestly, if he went up to fight Charlo, I think he beats Charlo, man. I really do. I think this guy is he's so slick, man. He could do orthodox. He could be southpaw. He could do whatever he wants. The way he moves in the ring, so with
effortless.
No effort, yeah, without nothing, dude. It's like he's walking on water, man. He's special, man. I know is he 34, 35? So I mean,
35.
He's got to fight. He's got to fight someone.
He's got to fight now. That's why if it doesn't happen this year, it won't happen.
Yeah, man. It's
and we haven't seen a fighter like him, which is why I give him so much respect now, because we haven't seen a fighter like him since Hearns.
Yeah.
Somebody going southpaw, the orthodox, switching it up. He has KO power, but he can also just outbox you. That's the last time we ever seen a boxer like that. And so right now, I don't see anybody beating Bud, and that fight needs to happen now with Earl Spence.
Yeah.
It just needs to happen. But like I said, if that doesn't happen, there's a lot of different routes he could do to still show he's one of the best. He could go against Josh Taylor. He could also move up and go against Charlo. A lot of things he could do.
Unfortunately, there is boxing politics to all this BS, so we don't know what the heck's gonna happen.
And that's the thing, man, with Al Heyman, Bob Arum, not so much with Eddie Hearn, but with Frank Warren, all these promoters, they all just they want the money fight.
They want in-house
Earl
fights.
Spence fight should have happened already 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But why? Because of freaking money. All these promoters, they don't give a fuck about the fans. They care about their fighters just getting just kind of like the Floyd mentality, just beating all these tomato cans, milking the freaking fighters to get as much money as possible. Once they're over the hill, all right, who's the next guy?
Yeah.
They don't care about the big fights. They don't care about legacy.
Yeah. So, I don't know, guys. Let us know what you guys think. What do you guys think he should do next? We all know what we want, but
we all want the Earl Spence, but man, it's a big possibility he go gets a Josh Taylor next, especially with the Charlo fight being postponed.
Yeah.
So it's a big possibility after next weekend we see Josh Taylor call him out.
Yeah. So let us know down below, guys. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.